They said I'd made a full recovery. But my body kept whispering, no, you're not. When I first recovered from Guillain-Barré Syndrome, I thought I'd won. My strength came back quickly. I was walking again, working, living. But a couple of years later, my left side began to weaken. The facial paralysis that had been slowly healing just stopped. For 4 years, right after my dad died, right when my mom moved in, my face stayed frozen. I didn't know what was happening. I kept going for traditional Chinese medicine treatments, convincing myself it was just muscle fatigue, nerve imbalance, something fixable. But I knew. Deep down, I knew something had shifted. My body wasn't just tired, it was drowning. And it started right after my dad died. My dad was the safe one, not perfect, but he loved me. He wasn't like my toxic mom. His death wasn't peaceful. It was messy and wrong, and the way it unfolded left questions that still claw at me in the dark. There were suspicions. There was pain. And there was silence from my mom. A silence so loud it shattered me more than any diagnosis ever could. When I let her move in with me, something inside me began to crack open. Old memories I thought I'd buried came rushing back like a flood. I couldn't stop. Arguments. Coldness. The feeling of being unsafe in my own home. It was like my body remembered every unspoken fear, every moment I'd felt small and helpless as a child, every piece of grief from losing my dad, and it all came crashing down at once. And I had no one. The people I called friends, they rallied around her. They shielded her while I sobbed over her cruelty, her refusal to call the paramedics, her complete absence during the funeral arrangements. It's her way of grieving, they said. She's sadder than you. As if surviving a life-threatening illness made me invincible. As if strength meant I didn't deserve comfort. As if I wasn't allowed to be broken too. Who needs enemies when your friends abandon you like that? For so long, I thought healing was physical. I thought if my body recovered, I was healed. But my body never forgot. It carried everything I couldn't say, everything I swallowed down, because I had to keep moving. And when my safe person died, when my dad was ripped away, my body had nowhere left to hide the pain. Years later, I found a book that cracked me wide open. The Body Keeps the Score. And for the first time, I understood. My body wasn't betraying me. It was trying to protect me from a pain I couldn't face yet. That weakness, that crushing fatigue, it wasn't regression. It was memory screaming through my muscles, my nerves, my bones. I didn't have therapists back then, or fancy interventions. I just started listening. I began speaking to myself the way I wish someone had spoken to me, gently, honestly. I told myself I wasn't broken. I was just buried under too much. And slowly, painfully, my body started to believe me. Sometimes healing doesn't begin with medicine. It begins with the kind of honesty that tears you apart before it puts you back together. Because when your body remembers what your mind has forgotten, it's not punishing you. It's begging you to finally listen.